guys, grab your suitcase. We're going on a virtual field trip. We're going to see and visit Europe. First, I want you to grab your passport. Make sure you have that filled out. We'll need that when we get to Europe. So where are we headed? We are right here. We are in Georgia in the North America continent, and we are headed all the way across the sea on an airplane to Europe. Europe is in the red over here. So which way are we going? If we're going from here all the way over here, will we be going north, east, south, or west? This is called a compass. You're right. We will be going east. Way to go, guys. So when we come back home from Europe, we're over here in Europe and we're going to come back. Which way will we be going? You're exactly right. We will be going west. Way to go, guys. So get ready. We're headed to Europe. Here is a map of Europe. The first place that we're going to be visiting is Ireland. Ireland is right here. I want you to take a look at this map and just see kind of the things that you notice about this map. Yes, there are lots of animals. What I notice is there is water all the way around it. Right here is the North Sea. Here is the Atlantic Ocean. And here is the Mediterranean Sea. So there are different bodies of water surrounding Europe, and that is super neat. It stays about 50 degrees at Europe all the time. So we're going to head on over to visit Ireland first. Ireland is the third largest island in Europe. Ireland is where St. Patrick's Day originated from. So when we hear about St. Patrick's Day, that is March 17th. A lot of you know that you wear green on St. Patrick's Day and that people get pinched if they don't have on green. That all came from Ireland. This also, they have the shamrock right here that represents luck, which is why this says lucky. So this all came from Ireland. One of the most famous things in Ireland is the Halfpenny Bridge. Look how beautiful it is. It has been around for years and years and years, but when it was built, it was a main attraction. People go to Ireland just to see this bridge. It is so beautiful. So the next place that we're going to tour is France. Here's France down here. I want you to tell me something that you know about France. You can see it in the picture. Yes, the Eiffel Tower is in France. So here is the Eiffel Tower right here. It is one of the most popular places in the world, and it is in Paris, France. Here are some other things that France and Paris is known for. Here's their flag, the Eiffel Tower, cheese, poodles, bread, these hats. All of these things come from Paris, France, which is a very cool city. So we're going to learn a little bit about the Eiffel Tower. Eiffel Tower facts for kids. See more fun facts and other topics. The Eiffel Tower took 2 years, 2 months, and 5 days to complete, from 1887 to 1889. Here are some pictures. This is where it started. This is over the years. The Eiffel Tower was originally constructed for the World's Fair of 1889 and was only supposed to stay up for 20 years. It was later saved because it served as an excellent radio tower. You can tell how high that is. Just one elevator travels over 64,000 miles each year. That's 2.5 times around our planet. That is amazing. Over 250 million people have paid to see the Eiffel Tower. It's made mostly of iron and has 20,000 light bulbs to help light it up at night. That's a lot of light bulbs. Look how pretty that Eiffel Tower is. When you're at the top of the Eiffel Tower, you might notice that it moves some with the wind. It can actually move up to 6 meters with the wind blowing. When the sun comes out of the Eiffel Tower, it grows because of the expansion of metal. It can grow and shrink up to 6 inches. There are 1,710 stairs to the top of the Eiffel Tower, but visitors can't travel all of them. They're only permitted to travel to the first floor. Over 300 artists protested that the Eiffel Tower not be built. They claimed that it was ridiculous, and they tried to get the construction to end. Thank goodness that they didn't win. All right, thank you guys for that. So what are some animals in Europe? This is the hedgehog. Hedgehogs are important in Europe. They also have harp seals. Remember that it is cold in Europe a lot of the time. So harp seals live in the water and on land, and they stay in cold environments. Here's the mallard. Mallards are so pretty. They are very popular in Europe. The gray wolf, you can see that wolf howling. That is so cool to me. I just think that wolves are amazing. They kind of look like dogs, but they're much different. They also have red deer. Here's the red deer. And badgers. Have you ever seen a badger? I've never seen a badger in person either, but that is what a badger looks like. It is burying a deep hole. They have our common frog, brown bears, look at that bear, and red squirrels. These squirrels are called red squirrels because you can see their tail, they're red. It almost looks like they had their hair done and had hair dye on their tails. So now we're going to do our Itsy Bitsy book on St. Patrick's Day. What country did St. Patrick's Day originate from? Yes, you are exactly right, Ireland. So I have printed our Itsy Bitsy book. If you'll pause this video and go print your book. All right, now that you have your book, we're going to make it into a booklet. So the first thing that we want to do is we're going to have to cut across this line. So an easy way to do this, Ms. Porter showed you in the virtual field trip last week to Australia. You're going to fold it right in half along that line. Now we want to cut. We're only cutting till the end of the dotted line. If we go any further, then we'll mess up our book. So we're going to cut to the dotted line and stop. You see where my scissors are? I stop right there. Next, I'm going to open up my booklet and I want to pinch it together just like this. And I want to fold all of the pages. This is what's going to make our booklet. So I'm folding all of the pages. And there is our Itsy Bitsy booklet on St. Patrick's Day. So the first thing we're going to do is we are going to write our name. And I'm going to write my name in pen so you can see it very well. But you might want to write your things in pencil in case you need to erase. Miss Lloyd. So here is Miss Lloyd's Itsy Bitsy St. Patrick's Day book. You might want to take a second and color St. Patrick's Day green. Why are we going to color it green? That's right. That's what color represents St. Patrick's Day. So now I'm going to trace the first word. The first word is harp. Harps are very popular in Ireland, which is why it is in our St. Patrick's Day booklet. If you want to pause this video and color your harp, great work. The next one is a pot of gold. This is just something that goes along with St. Patrick's Day. It represents St. Patrick's Day. They say that there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. So I just traced the word pot. If you will pause this video and color your pot of gold. Great work. Now, here's the island. What is this island called where St. Patrick's Day originated from? I'm tracing the word. What is it? Ireland. You are exactly right. So here is Ireland. You can color Ireland whatever color you like if you'd pause this video and color Ireland. Great work. And our last one, nope, not our last one. This is green. I would pause this video and color this one green. Here is the color green. I traced the word. Our next page, what do you think this word says? Look at our picture to help us. You are so smart. This is a rainbow. So I traced the word rainbow. You can color your rainbow. And does anybody know what this picture is? What does that represent? A shamrock. A shamrock is related to St. Patrick's Day. That is part of the St. Patrick's Day tradition. Shamrocks are green, so if you want to pause this video and color your shamrock green. And that's the end of my Itsy Bitsy St. Patrick's Day book.